Today we're doing a big day in the northern parts of the Netherlands. We are trying to see at least 100 species. We are now above 70 species and saw some pretty cool ones. But first, let's get back to the start. We started off at Beesterswaag, where Willem lives, so he had mapped out a route for us through the woods that surround the golf course to hopefully score as many of the typical forest species here. Our forest round is off to a great start. We got great species like red crossbill, brambling, also the green and black woodpecker, marsh tit and the crested tit. This year, in contrary to other years, we did no preparations, so we don't have any stakeouts for the rare birds. So it's going to be very hard to get above that 100 species mark.
Groene specht op het veld.
Yes, after trying so long, finally got a green woodpecker on film.
Wel mooi zitten.
Oké. We've just finished up the forest round with 38 species. We're now heading for the Lauwersmeer to hopefully get to that 100 mark. Sadly, didn't see any white storks alongside the road, which would have been a great bird to see. We're now at the Lauwersmeer. Let's try and get to that 100 species.
Hey, nog een keer over het riet. Over het riet nog, wel recht.
Oh, ik zie hem, het bloot op.
Nee, lekker.
Met? Ik heb een vrouwtje bedoeld ook.
Hé man.
Dodaars? Heb je een dodaars in beeld? Even snel. Tegen Briet, dat is een Briet.
Ja, gaat niet naar rechts. Het rest van die bril buiten. 2 meter misschien de bril buiten.
Hier hebben we de vijf.
Ik denk dat ik zeearend heb. 2 stuks. Dus daar lijkt nog een zeearend. Zit in de verte. Die scope bij je?
Nee, dat is niet zeer anders. Als je de zee aan links een kale boom denkt van, dit is staat zoals.
Oh ja, ik zie het hier. Ja.
Doos. Wil je jongens zien, Willem?
Heb je het gewoon al die zwanen hier afgecheckt die ertussen zitten? Nog niet.
Ik zag al vijf of zo.
Ja, die zitten hier meestal ook op.
Hey, watersneeuw. Roepen.
Oh, die wil ik ook, ja.
Nice.
2 boten in het was. Ja, dat is heel duidelijk. Je hebt denk ik een bruine kiek. Kun je gelijk kijken, het zit achter die alschols op die palen. En ver tegen de voerdijk. Zit net rechts van die
Ik heb hem wel.
Ja, zie je dat hier.
een bruine kiek.
Ja, zo'n bruine kiek valt mee.
Nice.
Nee, er gaan 2 grote zergrekken.
Hoppa.
Maar die op die alschool zijn paaltjes.
Ja?
Die gaan nu naartoe, van achter het riet, man en vrouw. Komen er naartoe, ze zijn nu rechts daarvan. Rechts zijn de meeste
Hoe hoog is
alschool.
het?
Tegen de dijk aan. Nu omhoog, boven de
Ja,
alschool.
Ja.
Mannetje erachter, vrouwtje erboven.
Yes. Check.
Boven de koeien.
Dat is er nog niet.
Kijk, ja.
After clearing the area called the Pump, we went for the Ace and here we saw the scarce wintering common stonechat. We also had some flybys of waded species, from which the curlew and the ruddy turnstone were new for our list. And we also saw a large group of northern pintails. And here you can clearly see those pointy tails when the group was feeding.
The Lausmeer is also going pretty smooth. We saw cool species like white-tailed eagle and both the whooper and Buick swan, and also a kingfisher. So I think that 100 species is doable today.
After clearing the Ace we drove through Anjum to hopefully see Eurasian collared doves and a roosting site of long-eared owls, which I've seen here in the past. While driving, we scanned the gardens and the roofs for the dove and also the conifers for hopefully long-eared owls.
Zie niets.
Die waslijn apart, waslijn dingetjes hè?
Ja, ik zie het, ja. Die bladeren. Ja.
Ding uit.
At the spot where I had roosting long-eared owls years before, we saw some feces on the leaves, so we had hopes there were owls in this tree, so we went out for a closer look. But sadly, there were no long-eared owls present today. We did, however, see those collared doves.
Het was te proberen. We are now at 85 species and are heading for hopefully 3 rare goose species. Sadly, we saw only 2 of the 3 rare goose species, but they were very close to the road, so I got some great footage of 2 of them, which I'm very happy with. We are now at the salt marshes of Pearsons to hopefully crank up our number above 90.
Wil je hem ook?
Yep.
We now stand at 97 species, 3 more for the 100 and 5 more for a new record. Let's go! Just found 3 greater scorps on the Watersea, number 98.
Lekker Willem.
Eerste keer. Lekker Willem.
Lekker Willem.
We saw 2 big black birds flying overhead here at the salt marshes of Pearsons. Jeroen thought they were northern ravens, but I wasn't so sure yet, so we decided to walk to the end of the pier to give them a closer look, but then we heard them calling, and they were in fact northern ravens, species 99. Let's go! While I was telling you about the northern ravens, Jeroen found a group of pied avocets, species number 100, and then Willem saw a beautiful male hen harrier flying by, species 101, which equals our record from a couple of years ago. Now, let's see how high we can get.
Een stukje doorlopen.
And Skylark makes number 102.
On our way to the next location, we came across a sunflower field where a rough-legged buzzard was reported the day before. Amongst the buzzards, we saw this particular bird, but when we drove around to see it from the front, it was gone. In the video, we provisionally counted as a rough-legged, but in hindsight, we believe it to be a common buzzard, so that's why the counter in the top right from now on differs from the information in the video.
We are now at Tenaat, searching for the wintering songbirds from the north, like shorelark, snow bunting, Lapland bunting, and twite. With a group of snow buntings and a peregrine falcon, the score is now 106. We are rushing towards the group of snow buntings to see if there are any shorelarks in between. Didn't find any shorelarks between the snow buntings, but Jeroen did find a pale-bellied Brent geese, so species 107. Now quickly up to the Lauwersmeer again to score some last species.
Ja, ik heb een ringmus in beeld. Schoot er onderdoor.
Just got Eurasian tree sparrow, species 108, up to the harbor of Lauwersoog to get the last species on the list. Red-breasted merganser is species 109. One more to go for 110. We need a special gull, Caspian or lesser black-backed, or maybe tundra bean geese will work. Let's see. Light is fading quickly now. Couldn't find any tundra bean geese or special gulls, so it seems like we're stuck at 109 species. But also a pretty good score we're very happy with. Subscribe and you won't miss any new episodes.